Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be continuing reading throughout the entire Bible. So we're reading throughout the Action Bible right now. Let's go ahead and continue David's story here. This is going to be called Royal Rivals. This is based on 2 Samuel chapter 2 verse 8 through chapter 3 of verse 21. So, now that the king Saul is dead, David is made king of his own tribe of Judah, but trouble brews across the Jordan River. Saul's most powerful general, Abner, declares that Saul's youngest son, Ishbosheth, is king over all the other tribes of Israel. But the crafty general knows that Ishbosheth is so weak that Abner himself will always be the real power behind the throne. Abner, he says, "But will the people support me, Abner? David has many loyal followers, and that's why we must wipe him out right now. If we wait, he will be strong enough to take your kingdom from you." So without wasting any time, Abner marshals what is left of Saul's army and rides against Joab and David's forces. In turn, Joab rallies David's men and meets Abner's army at the pool of Gibeon. For a moment, the two armies face each other, uncertain what to do. Against their own countrymen, the first blow in the battle will mark the beginning of a civil war. That must be weird. It's your own countrymen. You're all part of the same kingdom, and now you have to fight each other. So, when he sees David's forces, Abner knows it will be a tough fight. So he takes a cue from an old enemy, Goliath, and challenges Joab to select champions for combat. "Come, Joab, we both want to spare our men's lives. After all, we are all sons of Jacob, related by blood and by God. You choose 12 men, and I'll choose 12 men. Let them fight, and the victor can claim the victor." So the 24 champions fight, but they are so evenly matched that they kill each other to a man. And the fierce battle that follows, Abner's army is pushed back, so they decide to run. Joab grabs his brother Ashel. "Quickly, if we can kill Abner, all resistance to David will disappear." David's new nephew focuses his pursuit on Abner, and he says, "Go back, Ashel. I know your brother Joab. I don't want to have to kill you." "No, I will not let you get away." Knowing he can't outrun the younger man, Abner stops suddenly and plants his spear in the ground, and Ashel is running so quickly that he can't stop in time and is killed. So he just planted the spear to the ground and stopped suddenly, so he had ran right into the spear and killed him. The battle is a victory for David's men. They kill 360 of Abner's forces and lose only 20 soldiers themselves, including Ashel. But when Joab learns of his brother's death, he is filled with grief and need for revenge. Unfortunately, that's something that tends to, come into all of our minds, is revenge. And it may not just be for, another death, but revenge can be in many ways. But we must always learn of forgiveness, and as well as letting the revenge be God's, because that is what he says. With each battle, David grows stronger. Ishbosheth grows more fearful by day. Not only does he fear David, but he also starts to distrust Abner's motives. One day, he accuses Abner. "How dare you question me? Just for that, I will transfer my allegiance to David. By losing me, you just lost your kingdom." Abner had realized that David would eventually defeat Ishbosheth. He wanted to switch his loyalties anyway, and this gives him just the excuse. Abner carries out the threat to offer to help David add the rest of Israel to his kingdom. "I've spoken with the other tribes. They will bow down to you if I say the word." So, he was really the muscle behind, Ishbosheth's kingdom. He was the motive. He was the one who said that they should attack. And knowing that they were probably going to lose, he decided to switch sides to David and basically seem as it was Ishbosheth's idea and it would be his fall. David replies with an invitation to a feast. Thank you for your kindness. I'll join forces with you. You, my lord, will reign over Israel. So we see how kind of sneaky and, really untrustworthy Abner is. I mean, like I said, he was the motive behind that, and he just left it all to Ishbosheth and blamed it on him and switched sides for the better of him. He would still be alive and things. So we got to be very careful who we could trust in this world. There are very people that are very deceiving, just as demons and the devil is. Very deceiving. You got to be very careful who your friends are. But there is one friend that is always loyal and that is always honest, and that is Jesus Christ. He is a friend. He will be your friend, across all eternity. You put your trust in him. You put your, passion towards him, and he'd be the greatest friend you could ever have. That I can promise you. Thank you guys for watching. God bless. Take it easy, and I'll catch you guys next week.